folks. I'm out here in Hell's Canyon in the great state of Idaho. I've been out here for about the past week, chucker hunting with the dogs and doing a little bit of fishing on the Snake River and the Salmon River. The flies have been terrible. My only complaint so far. I'm pretty worn out today from hiking around these massive hills, and I know the dogs need a break, so thought I'd take the Jeep out and explore some of these trails. Good Lord, somebody actually brought a trailer up this road. Like, gosh, what I'm going through right now. I would not bring that trailer up here. I have no idea what it looks like after this, but oh yeah, it's a little bit steeper. Oh yeah. Oh man, I might be getting myself into something I did not want to get into today, but oh yeah. It's more of a four-wheeler road. Just went through a pile of briars. That's why it's a 95 and not a brand new Jeep, because that just scratched some paint for sure. Alright, well, some of these spots I've got to avoid. Just too big of humps, and I know that this thing will bottom out, so you gotta go around certain stuff. And just like that, we're back on the trail. Yee yee. I really never thought I would be a Jeep guy. I'm still not really a Jeep guy, but yeah, here's another spot I gotta go around. Still not a Jeep guy, but I'm really starting to fall in love with this thing, man. I've only had it for a couple months now. I pull it behind my minibus RV combo, if you will, but it has been perfect for what I need. It weighs absolutely nothing, so it pulls pretty easily behind the RV. Well, unfortunately, that is as far as I want to go on this trail. I just did a little reconnaissance up the hill, and it definitely turns into a four-wheeler trail. Really a pretty ballsy four-wheeler driver at that. So I am by myself, and this is a 95 Jeep Wrangler, so I am not going to push it and roll down this mountain. So we're going to head back down and go check out some other trails down by the river. All right, folks. Well, this is the start of the other trail. Onyx says it goes down to the river. It does not look as long as the one going up the mountain, which unfortunately turned into more of a four-wheeler trail, but this one goes down to the river. I think I'm going to take a dip in the river because it is the opposite of cold here today, and the Jeep does not have air conditioning. I'll tell you one thing, I am putting better suspension on this when I get back to Virginia. Woo! I just had to get out and stretch for a little bit, man. This thing is beating my back up. Well, like I said, is the opposite of cold, so I'm gonna at least wet my face down a little bit because I am sweating. No air conditioning in the Jeep. I don't know, it's probably, I have zero service, but at least 90 degrees out. Oh man, river's moving. Definitely should have brought my fishing pole. Be a nice little break right now. Now I'm definitely coming back down here. This is the Snake River, in case y'all were wondering. And it is home to giant white sturgeon. And that is a bucket list fish for me to catch, so I'll be spending some days down here. Probably in the very near future. Oh God, much more refreshed. And look at that. The jet boat. They're either sturgeon guides or salmon or steelhead guides, or just pleasure cruising, but I've watched a couple of them go by now. Yeah, I'd love to do that. Time today just to climb that hill, and man, that throttle is touchy at 4 low. She climbed it without an issue though. Liking this Jeep more and more every minute. Folks, I think that's about all the Jeepin my back can handle today. This thing is an absolute beast, but it will beat you to pieces. It's about time for the long descent back down the other side of the mountain, and I know I got some dogs that are dying to be let out right now, so until next time, folks.